Sophia Baumgartner. You're watching Blue Bud Sports TV. Wow.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Bud Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Anthony Joshua, former unified British heavyweight world champion, and his rival, current unified Mexican superstar heavyweight champion, Andy Ruiz, had their face-off. They had it on Sky Sports. Sky Sports is releasing it in pieces. It's hosted by Johnny Nelson, and there was some very, very interesting, takes in this. One that stuck out was Andy Ruiz Jr. told Anthony Joshua he feel like he quit to his face. He said, the way the fight ended, I feel like you quit. He also followed that up by saying, Anthony Joshua then cut him off. Anthony Joshua stated, I didn't quit. If I quit, then why did I get up? I could have just stayed on the canvas. Andy Ruiz says, yeah, that's true. He said the referee did wave it off, but your body language was that you quit, Well, Anthony Joshua says, well, again, I'll reiterate, if I quit, then I wouldn't have got up off the canvas to begin with. I felt like I could keep going, but the referee waved it off. He says, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you say or what anybody else says. I'm still a champion in my heart of hearts, point blank and period. Andy Ruiz said, well, you know what? Yeah, you are, right? He says, once a champion, always a champion. He says, but I believe that you quit. And in return, this time around, I believe that you're going to do it again, and I'm going to end your career. He says, so it's only right. You're trying to end my career and end what I got going on. So it's only right that I do so with you. And I plan on doing it, and I will do it. I'm going to end his career. He looked at Johnny Nelson and ended it. So Anthony Joshua, he just shrugged and, as if to say, what it is, right? Johnny Nelson then asked Andy Ruiz would Andy Ruiz have responded the way Anthony Joshua had responded if he was to be knocked down the way Joshua was. Andy Ruiz obviously said, I was knocked down in the fight, and look at the way I did respond. I don't believe I would have responded the way he responded. He says, but it also, too, depends on how hurt I am. I can't really say. He said, but I don't believe I would have responded that way. But it also depends on how truly hurt I am, right? So with that said, man, I'm highly, highly stoked about this fight, man. I can't wait. I'm excited about this fight. I can't wait for this fight to happen. We had an exciting fight just this past weekend with undefeated Olympic bronze medalist Deontay Wilder defeating once beaten Cuban heavyweight southpaw contender Luis King Kong Ortiz in dramatic fashion in the 7th round. I told you guys that fight was going to end in the 7th round. I told you he was going to hide the right hand. He was going to hit Ruiz clean with the right hand that he didn't see, and it was going to be all she wrote. He never truly hit him with a very, very clean shot in the first fight. I told you he was going to do it, hide it, hit him with it in the second time in the 7th round, and the fight was going to be over. That's exactly what took place. Now with this fight, I believe that it's going to end pretty similar to the first fight. The only difference being, though, I think that it's going to end fairly earlier than it did. The first fight, the first go-round, ended in the 7th round. I don't believe it's going to go that far because I believe that the first sign of adversity, the first sign of trouble for Anthony Joshua, he's going to pack it in. Just like Andrew Ruiz stated, he believes that Anthony Joshua will quit in the first fight and he plans on retiring. In this second fight, I think that Anthony Joshua body language is telling us and letting us know that once they tell you who they are the first time, they show you who are the first time, believe them. And I believe that Anthony Joshua showed us who he was the first time. I think that Anthony Joshua is going to, pack it in once at the first sign of adversity, the first sign of trouble. I think that styles make fights. Andy Ruiz is going to trade with Anthony Joshua. He's going to throw with Anthony Joshua. He's going to make it very, very tough for Anthony Joshua. He's going to put a lot of pressure on him from the opening bell because this is round 8 for Andy Ruiz. You understand? Anthony Joshua wants this to be round 1. Andy Ruiz wants this to be round 8, a continuation of the first fight. Anthony Joshua wants a do-over. He wants it to start all over from the beginning. He wants a clean slate. Andrew Ruiz is not trying to have a clean slate. He's trying to have it starting from the muddy waters of round 7, and he's going into round 8. So he's going to put a lot of pressure on Anthony Joshua from the opening bell to test his mindset. You see, the fact that Andrew Ruiz believes that he quit in the first fight tells you a lot. That tells you everything you need to know about his game plan. He's going to go in immediately and test Anthony Joshua's heart, his will, and see if he truly wants it. And he's going to try to hurt Anthony Joshua early so he could attempt to see how Anthony Joshua reacts to it. I don't believe that Anthony Joshua is going to react the way the people want him to react. I think that's going to be all she wrote. I think that Anthony Joshua is going to lose again, and this could possibly be the end of Anthony Joshua's career. Anthony Joshua said even if he loses, he's going to fight another 5 to 10 years. I don't believe that at all whatsoever, because Anthony Joshua has made a ton of money in the sport of boxing. He doesn't need money, and that's too much adversity. He already came out and said that he was happy he lost because of the pressure and the weight was lifted off his shoulders. The expectations are gone. And there's no pressure going into the rematch, although there's tons of pressure on Anthony Joshua going into the rematch because he has everything to lose as far as his career-wise. But the fact that he's saying that he doesn't have anything to lose, there's no pressure, lets me know that he's willing to pack it in at the first sign of adversity. So I believe that Andrew Ruiz's style, he's going to slip, slide, get up underneath him, get in his kitchen. Once he gets in Anthony Joshua's house, he's going to wreak havoc to see how Anthony Joshua responds, if he's going to protect his house. I do not believe that Anthony Joshua has learned his lesson from the first fight. Although anything could happen, Anthony Joshua did drop Andrew Ruiz in the first fight, so anything is possible. I just don't see it happen. I think that it's just going to be too much pressure. Andrew Ruiz is going to come. He's not going to lay down. If he gets dropped again, if he gets dropped 2 more times, he's going to keep coming like Rocky Balboa did. He's going to keep getting up, and that's going to break Anthony Joshua's will ultimately, and he's going to fold and pack it in because he's going to feel like in the back of his mind subconsciously he doesn't need this. But I can't wait to see how this fight unfolds because it could totally go the opposite way. I don't believe it will, but it truly can because heavyweights and Anthony Joshua is a skillful heavyweight. I just think that styles make fights. Some guys just have your number. You know, Vernon Forrest had Shane Mosley number, right? Ricardo Mayorga had Vernon Forrest number. You know, Winky Wright had Shane Mosley. It just pans out that way. You know, you get some guys. Orlando Salido had Juanma. He had his number. Juanma Lopez, he had his number. You know, it just works out that way. And I believe that Andrew Ruiz just have Anthony Joshua number, unfortunately for Anthony Joshua. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. Anthony Ruiz Jr. says Anthony Joshua quit and he's going to retire him this time. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.